This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' premier and longest-running weekly motoring news and features TV and online magazine. I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa. Here are this week's features to watch out for.
On Motoring Forum, we shall discuss traffic discipline among motorists. Our road safety reminder on the Young Street Smarts portion centers on the proper way of coming out from a garage or parking lot. Showcase this week shall have a luxury compact SUV from Audi, the Q5 S-Line TFSI. While for race weekend, we shall have the highlights of the 2024 Philippine Rallycross Series Round 5.
All these plus the latest news in transportation and traffic management, as well as developments in the automotive industry, are on this week's episode of Motoring Today. Join us.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Here now are the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management. Do you take the time and effort to change the name on the registration papers of the second-hand car you bought? Apparently, not everyone does. And the LTO warns that this could lead to inconvenience for negligent second-hand car buyers. LTO Chief Vigor Mendoza II is reminding motorists to update the registration papers of second-hand vehicles they bought to reflect their names as the new owners. According to a Manila Standard News report, the LTO chief said it was important to keep the data of motor vehicles updated with the LTO, especially in case of change of ownership. Mendoza noted that investigations into serious accidents or criminal activities involving vehicles would be directed towards the individuals reported as the owners in the LTO database. The report cited the recent road rage incident in Makati, which led to a foreigner listed as an owner of the vehicle in the outdated LTO data being initially investigated as the suspect. Perhaps the LTO reminder should be directed to sellers of second-hand vehicles to make sure the LTO data will reflect the name and address of the new owners. After all, it's their names and address on the vehicles that could be involved in a serious accident or used for criminal activities. Meanwhile, if you've been having problems booking a ride through rush hour, the launch of a new ride-hailing app should be good news. More than 100 individuals have signed up to be a driver partner of the Unified Transport Operations League, or UTOL, a new 100% Filipino-owned ride-hailing transport network company. In a press statement, UTOL said the first leg of its TNVS registration caravan held at Toyota Pasong Tamo attracted a good number of would-be transport network vehicle services driver or operators. According to UTOL Chairman and CEO Rolando Maninas, the new TNC will provide assistance to those interested on how to register and be part of the UTOL family. UTOL will also assist them in acquiring Toyota vehicles to be used as TNVS units from Toyota Pasong Tamo, its partner in the new TNC endeavor. According to LV Miranda, Toyota Pasong Tamo vehicle sales manager, the partnership will make sure that Toyota vehicles are readily available for drivers or operators of UTOL. Toyota Financial is ready to give special financial packages to UTOL driver operators, she added. In the case of TNCS and ride-hailing apps, the more, the merrier. Commuters should really have more options available at all times. Continuing, it's been a few weeks after the consolidation deadline for PUVs, and dire predictions of a transport crisis from those opposing consolidation have proved unfounded. There are enough PUV jeepneys to meet demand for transport in Metro Manila and other cities nationwide, according to the Department of Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista. Close to 80% of franchise PUVs have consolidated and continue to operate in Metro Manila and other cities.
Palagay namin, it will help us improve the implementation of the PUV modernization program. No? And sabi nga namin in the past, no, even with 76% consolidation, this is already more than enough, no, to implement the program.
Bautista added that some routes have more than enough units to meet demand. He said that the DOTR recommends reducing the number of units in these routes through the Local Public Transport Route Plan, component of government's Public Transport Modernization Program. He said the DOTR and the LTFRB is working with local government units on respective LPTRPS. The LTFRB details the route network, mode, and required number of PUVs per mode for delivering land transport service in cities or towns. Now the question is, what comes next for drivers and operators after consolidation? Will they begin to work towards replacing their aging units with modern ones? And finally, the DOTR appears resigned to have the MRT-7 starting operations by 2025, but only with all stations in Quezon City. The station in Bulacan will have to wait until 2027. The Department of Transportation expects the MRT Line 7 to start partial operations by the end of 2025. As of May 2024, work on the 22-kilometer, 14-station light railway line from North Triangle in Quezon City to San Jose del Monte in Bulacan is 69.87% complete.
Yung MRT-7 natin ay kasalukuyang nasa 60% ang ating completion. Kung makikita dyan sa pinapalabas sa ating television ngayon ay nag-umpisa na ang delivery ng mga tren para sa MRT-7 nitong nakaraang taon at magpapatuloy ang delivery at construction na yan nitong susunod na mga taon. So nakikita natin at tinatarget natin na magkaroon ng tinatawag nating demonstration run para sa ating MRT-7 nitong 2023 at full operations ang ating tinitingnan para sa 2024 to 2025.
According to Transportation Assistant Secretary for Railways, Georgette Aquino, the MRT-7 stations in Quezon City, all 12 of them, will be operational by the end of 2025. The Tala station in Caloocan City is expected to be completed by 2026. The DOTR is targeting completion of the San Jose del Monte station by 2027, but alignment issues still need to be resolved. According to Mayor Arthur Robes, the city has proposed 3 alignment routes for the San Jose del Monte station. Even with just the 12 stations in Quezon City, the MRT-7 should be welcomed by commuters. And those are the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. Metro Manila traffic is bad. And what is worse? Traffic or discipline, or the lack of it, exacerbating the congestion. Worst of all, so-called traffic enforcers entrapping motorists rather than managing traffic flow. How to solve such problems is discussed in this edition of Motoring Forum. This is a question often asked by motorists who daily suffer from gridlocks in major intersections caused by undisciplined drivers. Jeepneys, buses, tricycles using street corners as virtual terminals or stopping anywhere to pick up or unload passengers. Drivers of four-wheeled and two-wheeled vehicles counterflowing and blocking oncoming traffic. Motorists running red lights, vehicles double parking even on no parking zones. Drivers always looking to nose ahead of others at merging or zipper lanes. Right-thinking motorists think discipline and road courtesy can greatly ease congestion, especially during the so-called rush hours when the volume of vehicles exceeds the capacity of major thoroughfares and secondary streets. But how to develop a more disciplined community of motorists? Heavier fines and penalties with periodic campaigns to apprehend violators seem not to have helped if traffic congestion continuing to worsen is any indication. There can never be enough traffic enforcers to man major intersections and critical streets of the sprawling metropolis to strictly enforce discipline. Then again, many enforcers choose to concentrate on apprehension rather than managing traffic flow, appearing only past what some term as ticket traps to flag down motorists for supposed violations. Also, there is the issue of confusing traffic signage or lack of them being taken advantage of by unscrupulous traffic enforcers to fleece unwary motorists. All of which leads to that tired cliche of when the cat is away, the mouse will play. Many are now looking at the No Contact Apprehension program as the obvious and perhaps only solution to keep the mouse from playing, because the cat is always watching and recording violations. But there is a lot to be done to get the NCAP back on track. The question of the constitutionality of how the NCAP was implemented still has to be decided on by the Supreme Court. The MMDA, as well as local government units making up the metropolis, will have to work together to make the NCAP work efficiently but fairly, ensuring only the driver that committed a violation is penalized. The NCAP must also provide a mechanism to give motorists reasonable time and convenient process to contest any citation. Still, at the end of the day, advocates of road safety believe that education is key to building a community of disciplined and courteous motorists. Not just the seminars mandated for those applying for driver's licenses, but road safety education that begins from elementary grades upwards. Until an efficient, convenient, and affordable mass transportation system, as well as infrastructure encouraging active mobility is in place, traffic congestion will remain a problem. But this can be eased with disciplined motorists and proper enforcement of regulations, with priority given to better management of traffic flow rather than apprehending violators. That's our Morning Forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.
Kailangan ng maaasahan, kailangan ng matibay, pang matagalan kasama mo sa pag-unlad ng negosyo. Modernong disenyo, kayang-kaya ang kargo mo ng tatak na ito. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up mo yung negosyo. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up with Isuzu Travis.
Every day the same? Time to break through. Experience a new connection with elevated hybrid technology and safety capabilities for a next-level experience. Sporty yet elegant, it's the most advanced CR-V. Breakthrough every day. The all-new Honda CR-V.
Welcome to Motoring Today's Young Street Smart segment. Smart also means safe. And here is a road safety reminder from Toyota Motor Philippines. Kung ikaw ay galing sa garahe or sa parking lot, stop first before going ahead. Give way to the vehicles already on the road at huwag makipag-unahan o sumingit basta-basta. Same with the pedestrians. Patapusin muna sila sa pagtawid bago ka tuluyang lumabas. Continuing with this week's edition of Voting Today, let's now focus on proper driver's demeanor, especially for those driving PUVs. Here's Bang Chuper this week.
Payong tsuper lang, kaibigan. Ako po si Ka Jojo Martin, isang kapwa nyo, tsuper. Bigyang prioridad ang mga pedestrian.
Matutong magbigay daan sa mga tumatawid na pedestrian, lalo na sa mga bata at matatanda. Tumigil sandali at huwag magmadali. Maging mapagpasensya upang makaiwas na rin sa disgrasya. Siguraduhin na buo ang iyong atensyon sa pagmamaneho at sa lahat ng nasa paligid mo.
Bukod sa iyong mga pasahero, huwag ring kalimutang irespeto ang mga tao sa labas ng sasakyan. Ito po si Ka Jojo Martin, payong tsuper lang, kaibigan, mula sa isang kapwa nyo tsuper.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. World of Motorsports is next.
In motorsports news, Richard Gallardo was back on pace in the third leg of the 2024 Race Motorsports Club National Slalom Series held at the Parang Playground in Marikina. Reprising his performance in the second leg, Gallardo again set the overall best and production front wheel best time of day. Reigning slalom king Paui Base of PMMS Rennsport Racing again ended up second in both overall and front wheel categories. Third quickest around the slalom course at the Parang Playground was Joseph Ortega of Ponga Racing, setting a time that topped the rear wheel production category. Rounding out the top 5 overall were Rod Shang of Sato Racing Team in 4th and Kiel Rafanan in 5th. Kiel Rafanan was quickest among novices, Paulo Macaraig was 2nd, Christine Torres was 3rd. The slalom continues on May 5 at Robinson Star Mills, Pampanga.
More on the world of motorsports here on Motoring Today, as we now give you Race Weekend.
So today is round 5 of the Philippine Rallycross Series. We are back here at CDS Off-Road Playground here at Ardent Botanical Estate. No? So today we have a total of 30 plus drivers competing for the national championship, regulated by the Automobile Association of the Philippines. This is a different course from the last time we were here. No? It's a lot longer. It's almost 2 kilometers. No? But what we did here is that we resurfaced the track smoothly, so that all the drivers can enjoy high-speed rallycross here at Ardent Botanical Estate.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Aven Tongo, and I'm driving the Isuzu MUX. And my experience in the first time here was the track was challenging, and I found it very nice. It's so a lot of high course, and the track is okay.
It's not your typical two-dimensional rallycross because you had elevations and sweeping corners where a certain amount of skill is required.
We don't care if the car breaks down. We don't care if it's got scratches. We lost the plastic skid plate, one of the wheel houses. We don't care. This is rally, this is for fun. So I'm doing this just for fun. Having my friend Evan there, which is my co-pilot, give him some more experiences. And yeah, I'm reliving my youth again.
Every time I race in rallycross, I learn something new. Kasi it's not like in circuit where you have to be super consistent. Kasi yung kapit ng asfalto is pretty much the same for the day. Here, your first run from the next run can be completely different. And that happened to me today. I had the same point before I stopped and tried to rotate the car. But what happened was I almost hit the freaking post. So, nag-iba yung kapit ng lupa eh. So that kind of variation, that kind of challenge, that kind of inconsistency is where I get my fun. It's a big deal to have a good team behind you. Because if you have a good team behind you, you have that confidence that you can send it a little bit more. Because if something goes wrong, you have the boys, Joe and Nick and Jun, to check out how the car is doing, to fix any problems. And I know I can get to the next run or can get the car home and can get it to the next race. Having a good team with you, with a good crew, and a good group of friends behind you, family and everybody supporting us, it's a big deal to have their support. I'm super thankful for them. And of course, my sponsors.
We consider ourselves very lucky that we have a basic foundation of this Ardent Botanical Mega World. Thank you. Fantastic layout. Thanks to the organizers. The variety of corners and elevations were very interesting.
And that's this week's World of Motorsports. We'll be back after this short break. Our Car of the Week is next on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
The midsize SUV segment is perhaps the most crowded in the local automotive market. It is even crowded atop the segment where premium luxury brands hold sway. In this exclusive summit of high-class midsize SUVs is the Audi Q5 S-Line TFSI. It just fits into the segment, sitting at 4,682 millimeters long, 1,893 millimeters from shoulder to shoulder, and 1,662 millimeters tall at its highest point. Audi touts its entry into the segment as a benchmark setter in cutting-edge design, intuitive technologies, and dynamic performance. The octagonal radiator grille, the high air inlets, the matrix LED headlamps, the side sill inserts, the sleek trim between the rear light clusters, a more prominent rear diffuser insert with a horizontal fin, and the S-Line roof spoiler all work to create an elegant, smooth, and sporty exterior. Emphasizing the sporty cutting-edge look of the Audi Q5 are the 21-inch 5 twin-spoke aluminum wheels. Other notable exterior features include power-adjustable and folding exterior mirrors that are heated and come with memory function, side and rear windows featuring in-heat insulating glass, and the stainless steel loading edge protector. The Audi Q5 cabin made available locally is outfitted with premium sporty accents and trim, highlighted by a sculpted trim strip that runs across the entire width of the dash and instrument panel. There's ample head and leg room front and back for 5. The sport front seats are upholstered in premium leather with heater function and 4-way lumbar support. This provides both great comfort on long drives while keeping drivers snug in seat while aggressively attacking curves and corners. The multi-function 3-spoke flat bottom steering wheel is also wrapped in leather. The rear seat backrest comprises 3 segments that can move fore and aft as well as recline and fold. The Audi Q5 comes with intuitive technologies like the Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus that provides infotainment and vehicle function displays in high-resolution, full-color graphics. It also features the Audi multimedia interface with touchscreen response that controls navigation, climate, and various driver assist functions, including the Parking Aid Plus and the Bang & Olufsen premium sound system with 3D sound. The Audi MMI is complemented by Audi smartphone interface with Bluetooth. The Audi Q5 also doesn't lack for comfort and convenience features expected in high-end SUVs. These include push start-stop system, 3-zone climate control system, air quality package, cruise control system with speed limiter, electronic parking brake, power windows, USB charging interface for rear seat passenger, ambient LED interior lighting package, manual sunshade for rear door windows. The Audi Q5 is both a comfortable and fun drive, powered by a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged gasoline engine with mild hybrid system and mated to a 7-speed S-Tronic transmission. There's 265 horsepower and 370 Nm of torque available, all smoothly transferred via Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive. The transmission in Audi's permanent all-wheel drive system, aided by an electronic stability control system, help guarantee control and traction over different terrains and driving conditions. This is complemented by the lightweight multi-link suspension with damper control and Audi's Drive Select system that allows driver to set 5 different settings to adapt to various road conditions. The Q5 comes with Park Aid Plus and a rear-view camera system that not only makes parking easier, it can even help driver find safe parking spots. The Audi Q5 has been cited as a top safety pick from the USA Insurance Institute for Highway Safety based on its crashworthiness, crash avoidance systems, and lighting technology. For safety and security, Audi equipped the Audi Q5 with full-size airbags with front-side airbags and head airbag system, ISOFIX child seat anchors, anti-theft alarm system, and anti-theft wheel bolt.
That's our featured vehicle in this week's showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
If you're having problems sa cars, if there's any problems, especially with the paint, if you wanted to have the paint corrected, just let us know, just give us a call, drop by our shop so we could assess para we could show you and give you yung gagawin natin sa cars nyo, especially for the paint job. So we could detail the car and probably put ceramic coating on it. Our shop also offers ceramic coating, interior, exterior, engine, and glass detailing. We also offer premium car wash. We also do paint job, certain panels na kailangan natin i-repaint. So we also do that. We also do a wash over paint also for cars. So,
Welcome back to Motoring Today. The auto industry takes center stage.
Kia Philippines is shaking up the subcompact crossover market with the launch of the Sonet. With a sticker price that starts at 758,000 pesos for the Sonet 1.5 LX MT and crests at 1.138 million for the Sonet 1.5 SX AT, the latest crossover to Kia's local lineup is also aimed at carving a slice of the budget-friendly sedan market.
Etong pricing na to, 750,000 pesos to 1 million. This is the sweet spot of the market. And what we saw is that most of the cars sold here are still sedans and notchback. But in reality, the market really prefers crossovers. So we wanted to come in with a product in that price range that's a full-fledged crossover the market desires.
Kia loaded the Sonet with advanced features normally found in vehicles in higher price ranges and is challenging other brands to do the same.
What we've done is, we kept the Stonic formula in there, pricing yung pa rin, no? But we enhanced the features. That's why you now have some of the best-in-class features available normally available in our segments, only available now in the Sonet. No? ADAS, it's available in the Sonet. Intelligent variable transmission, fully digital instrument panel, infotainment system, sunroof. These are features not available in that price range. Wireless charging, a remote start, and many other features now available in the Sonet. And that is why we are excited. We are challenging the other brands. Please bring in these features at that price range, because the market deserves those features at an affordable price.
Mercedes-Benz Philippines has added a second full electric SUV to its local lineup. The Mercedes-Benz EQE SUV was unveiled at the brand's BGC showroom. The EQE is the second full electric SUV and fifth model in Mercedes-Benz local lineup.
Right now, I think we have 5 variants right now. So we have the EQA 250, we have the EQB 250, and we have the EQE 350 Plus that was launched last September. Last January of this year, we launched the EQS 450 4MATIC sedan, and right now, our new baby, the fifth one in the segment, almost complete, I would say. Stay tuned for another launch.
The EQE SUV features a sleek and aerodynamic design with prominent LED headlamps, black panel grille with star patterns, seamless door handles, as well as an AMG package that includes 21-inch AMG multi-spoke wheels in a machined glossy finish wrapped by 265/40 R21 Pirelli P0 tires. The EQE SUV cabin offers generous legroom and headroom for all passengers amid AMG line interior featuring leather-clad seats with adjustable support, massage functions, and climate control for added comfort. It also features the brand's MBUX Hyperscreen, a 56-inch glass panel with 3 integrated displays. The EQE SUV powertrain comprises a dual-motor setup delivering 292 horsepower and 565 Nm of torque through the EATS drivetrain system, and a 96 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery, allowing for a 536 to 628 kilometers. All EQE SUV purchases come with a 7.4 kilowatt home wall charger. Price starts at 7.19 million pesos. Volkswagen Philippines invited a select group of motoring journalists to a road trip to Abes Farm in Barangay Ayala, Magalang, Pampanga. The road trip is meant to showcase the Tharu, one of Volkswagen Philippines' entries in the local crossover segment.
The Volkswagen Tharu comes with a 1.5 turbo engine. It's a true German vehicle. It's understated in terms of its design, but at the same time, it would have a lot of modern features and technologies that come with it, such as exterior LED headlights with matrix LED lighting, a number of comfort features as well inside, such as the 360-degree camera, and a lot of things that would help bring more comfort and space inside, such as the panoramic sunroof.
Volkswagen wants those invited to experience driving and riding in the Tharu and spread the word about the Tharu's attributes and perhaps encourage people to go to VW dealerships and test drive the vehicle themselves.
For a Volkswagen, for you to appreciate a Volkswagen, it's really the driving. It is very distinct in terms of its handling and on the feel. And when it comes to that, you need to get to drive it, you need to get to experience it, to have a sense of that difference versus competitors.
And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to check us out on social media.
Until next week here on Motoring Today, now in its 38th year of continuing service to the general motoring public with the lifelong commitment to promote road safety. In honor of our dad, Butch Gamboa, I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa.
Happy motoring!